My name's Charlene Strickland, and I'm from Hardin-Simmons University in Abilene, Texas. I'm delighted to share some time with you and introduce you to the contest called Extemporaneous Informative Speaking and Extemporaneous Persuasive Speaking. It's my great pleasure to work with students each year at the UIL State Contest, and I hope I entice you to try your hand at this contest after I tell you a little bit about it. An overview of the contest begins with the fact that you have 30 minutes to prepare your material. You actually have 7 minutes then to deliver your speech. And I know that sounds like a lot, but once you've been reading for a little bit, you have a lot of knowledge that you want to convey to someone else. You'll get to draw 5 topics and choose one of those to speak on. And from there, you use information that you've collected to put together your 7-minute speech. Extemporaneous speaking means that you are prepared and you can work from some prepared notes. Speaking always means you have the intent of delivering ideas and information to an audience. We have 2 contests. You may be doing that either informatively or persuasively. In choosing topics, UIL will always have topics that are relative to state, national, and international issues. Be sure to go to the UIL webpage, as there are always sample topics you can reference there. Topics might be economic, political, deal with current trends in science and technology, perhaps be educational, deal with global warming. You begin to get the idea about topics. Remember, your topic will be for an informative or a persuasive presentation. An informative topic asks you to give information about something. A persuasive topic will ask you to take a stand. Let's consider that idea of organizing the information. In extemporaneous speaking, we refer to this as your file, your extemp file. A couple of different ways that you can do that. If you attend a super conference, you can learn more about this. Some are indexed files, where you have your complete magazine and a resource that can reference you to certain topics, or a cut file. And this is where during the year, as you work to read information, you get envelopes or manila folders and you put information into those envelopes under different topic headings. That would be a cut file because you don't have the entire magazine. So we're going to collect this information over a period of time about a wide variety of topics. There are restrictions that you need to make sure that you reference on the UIL webpage. The other thing that we want to consider is to actually go into what kind of sources we want to put in the file. I talk about the big 3, Time, Newsweek, and US News. Really what we're talking about are magazines, but that's a great place to start. We can also talk about newspapers. I suggest that you always go to the UIL webpage, and there are wonderful links to many of these sources available to you on the UIL webpage. We also have to consider, how do we reference aloud, orally, all of those great sources you've spent all this time reading and finding and putting into a file system. So while you've learned to write those in English in your papers, think about how to always be sure and tell your audience where some of your information has come from. That's construction of a speech. What about delivery of a speech? As we talk about delivering a speech, I want you to think about eye contact that you can have with your audience. Your delivery can include gestures. I don't expect you to stand there without ever moving your hands. We can talk about your posture. Stand up straight. Feel like you have something important to say, because you do, and I want to hear it. Also, attire. Think about what you wear. Wide range of things you can wear that make you look good, feel good, and sound even better. What have we talked about today? True to form, any great speech has an introduction, a body, and now in my conclusion, I've tried to give you a walkthrough of what topics are like, what organization of materials might be like, how to gather your sources, how to construct and deliver your speech. A great reason for participating in this event is that you'll become more informed. It's a great thing to help you be more knowledgeable as a current event student. It's a great way of making you a better student in the classroom, at the high school level and at the college level. It's going to perhaps give you the edge because you're organized and articulate in the way you speak to get the job in front of someone else, or to perhaps get the promotion or the pay raise in front of someone else. Please take a moment to try this event on for size. I think you'll find that its value is greater than you can imagine at this point. You'll know so much about the things going on around you. You'll have sources to back up that information. You'll be very poised and comfortable in collecting your thoughts and speaking to others. You'll be very poised. And after all, the big payoff is I want to see you at the state meet. Good luck. Keep reading.